Hey everyone, Bill here with another Stadia update. We've got a new set of games that are coming to Google Stadia. In fact, 5 of them. This comes to us from community.stadia.com. The games are Lost Words Beyond the Page, Panzer Dragoon, Serious Sam Collection, Spitlings, and Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Let's see what they actually said on the community page. It says, you're already looking forward to Doom Eternal, Get Packed, Orcs Must Die 3, and Baldur's Gate 3, and many more games coming to Stadia this year. Now, first off, before we go any further, Baldur's Gate 3 is coming this year. That's what that just said. I don't know if this is just bad phrasing, but I'm excited about that. Baldur's Gate 3 is probably the game that I'm more excited for on Stadia than anything else. And the fact that it was just confirmed as coming this year is very, very exciting. Does that mean that there can't possibly be a delay? No, of course not. But as of right now, it looks like Baldur's Gate 3 is coming this year, and I'm very happy about that. All right, let's see what else they said. Now, get set to explore the inner workings of a child's memories, or leap into arcade chaos with your friends with a trio of titles making their debut on Stadia this spring and summer before they land anywhere else. First on Stadia. So these are timed exclusives for Google Stadia. In addition to these first on Stadia games, we're happy to announce a pair of remarkable entries in 2 beloved franchises that are coming to Stadia. Prepare to mow down extraterrestrial invaders on land and battle flotillas on fearsome foes in the sky across 2 classic gaming series. Let's take a look at what's coming. So the first one is Lost Words Beyond the Page. Lost Words Beyond the Page is a narrative-driven, atmospheric puzzler set inside the pages of a young girl's diary. Following an immersive story by renowned games writer Rihanna Pratchett, players guide an aspiring author through the wondrous fantasy world of Astoria, where words wield immense power. In Lost Worlds Beyond the Page, players must interact with the words themselves to solve challenging puzzles and unique platforming segments to progress through an evolving landscape. Winner of over a dozen game awards and accolades, players will leap through the diary pages to uncover an emotional tale of loss and personal growth that will test the protagonist Izzy as she embarks on this highly decorated, groundbreaking adventure. All right. So first off, I want to say what I saw of this game looked... Okay, so you see a character, and I'm sure that I've got it on the screen at this point, but you can see a character running from left to right, and then there's like this dot in front of them. And the first thing that made me think of was that the character chases the dot, which screams to me that this is a touchscreen game first. So I grabbed my phone and I searched for Lost Words, and I didn't see anything on there. Now, this is a game that is first on Stadia, so I was assuming that meant that it was a first as far as consoles on Stadia, but I think it's not actually a touchscreen game that is being ported. It is a game that is made for consoles and PC and stuff like that. Overall, I think that the graphics look very interesting, and there's going to be people out there. Actually, I would say that there's going to be people for every single one of these games. There's going to be people out there who say, these games do not push the limit of what graphics can do. Why are they on Stadia? I can probably run these on my crappy PC. To which I would say, maybe somebody who has Stadia doesn't even have a crappy PC. Maybe Stadia is the only thing that somebody has, and why should they not have access to games like this just because it doesn't push the power of Stadia? I think that's really my point with it. I think that this looks really cool. It's interesting. I like that it's very unique. It's got a cool art style. It doesn't push the envelope as far as graphics horsepower or anything, but it looks cool. And I'm interested in seeing more about Lost Worlds Beyond the Page. All right, the next game that they listed off was Panzer Dragoon Remake. Now, there's no video for this yet. It's just a screenshot. The developer is Megapixel Studios, and it is published by Forever Entertainment. It says a new remade version of Panzer Dragoon game, true to the original, with improved graphics and controls that suit modern gaming standards. On a far lone planet, you encounter two dragons awaken from that's not a good sentence. On a far lone planet, you encounter two dragons awakened from the ancient times, armed with a deadly gun from the past and the guidance of your armored blue dragon. You must fulfill your destiny and keep the prototype dragon from reaching the tower or die trying. I remember playing Panzer Dragoon, I think on my Dreamcast back in the day, and I remember really, really liking that game. I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% positive. But anyway, what are the features of this game? It says pilot through 7 unbelievably realistic levels ranging from the tropical blue ocean cities to intricate subterranean ruins. Fight the prototype dragon who appears together with those evil dragonflies, frightening man-sized wasps, giant sandstorms, and lethal flying battleships. Attack approaching from all sides, enemies quickly and without mercy, with improved 360 controls and lock-on targeting. I remember really, really liking this game on some Sega console. I can't remember which one. And I'm excited to try it again and see if my memory is rose-colored or not. All right, the next game that they talk about is the Serious Sam Collection, published by Devolver Digital and developed by Crow Team. This is a trilogy of games all brought together, Serious Sam Collection. It says, step into the shoes of the legendary action hero Sam Serious Stone and experience one of the most explosive shooter game series of all time as you save the world from merciless alien invasion. Visit the ruins of ancient Egypt and roam through the vivid arenas of South America, fighting seemingly never-ending hordes of enemies using an extremely destructive arsenal, including shotguns, heavy lasers, rocket launchers, a huge cannon, and an iconic minigun. Tired of playing alone? Go to war against Mental's horde with up to 16 players online or 4 players in local co-op, blasting your way through the campaign or standalone survival mode. Serious Sam Collection includes all the content from Serious Sam HD, the first encounter, Serious Sam HD, the second encounter, and Serious Sam 3 BFE, including the Legend of the Beast of the Jewel of the Nile expansion. All right, so for this game, what I want to say is if this game were coming, when this game comes to other platforms, everybody is going to be... many people are going to be very, very happy that this is coming to other platforms. However, because this is a collection of older games, I anticipate many videos, and they're probably going to say, oh my God, I can't believe that these are the games that they're bringing. And while I can understand that maybe not everybody's excited about this, I don't understand how Google's Stadia gets criticized for Serious Sam Collection, where other platforms won't get criticized for that. And I know that what some people will say. Some people will say, well, Google Stadia doesn't have other games. And I can agree with you that Stadia has fewer games than other platforms, but that's because it's a brand new platform. And I think that this is really cool. And after watching the video, I'm actually interested in it, especially because I've never played a Serious Sam game. Anyway, let's move on to the next game on the list, and that is Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. This is published and developed by Herringbone Games. Stacks on Stacks on Stacks is a zany 3D tower builder. Play as the master stacker Rocket, who must use her psychic helmet to clean up colorful bricks falling all over her madcap world. Build stable towers by executing architectural feats of balancing, incorporate an array of mixed up materials such as famous works of art, aquariums, magnets, and more into your gravity-defying structures. All the while, defend your towers against invading ghosts, a fireball-breathing dragon, and other outlandish hazards. Once finished, especially destroy what you built by knocking down your completed towers with a giant wrecking ball. Stacks includes an extensive single-player story mode, as well as local co-op and split-screen versus options to enjoy the game with a friend. I think this looks really cool. I don't know that it's definitely something that would appeal to me. However, I'm very interested in seeing how it works out. It kind of reminds me of, and I could be wrong, but when I watched the video, it kind of triggered something in my brain of, there was a game on the Wii that was made by Steven Spielberg and Shigeru Miyamoto. I can't remember what that game is. If you remember what that game is, let me know in the comment section down below. But that's what it's like. It's conjuring a memory about that for me. All right, the last game that they listed off is Spitlings. This is not the first time that we've heard of Spitlings. It is published by Handy Games. It is developed by Massive Mini Team. And it says, you know what the problem is with multiplayer games? The other players. It's always their fault if you lose. We've got the perfect game to blame your friends for their incapability. Spitlings. This action arcade chaos game for up to 4 players is a modern take on the hardcore classics. You're in control of a Spitling, a charming rectangular creature with teeth it can spit or use to jump. Makes no sense? Who cares? It's fun. It has classic hardcore gameplay meets modern design sensibility. Action-packed, highly engaging, scream at your friends fun. Up to 4 players. If one fails, all restart. Play a 100 plus level story mode with cutscene animations. Beat the clock to unlock 30 themes and characters. And don't forget, later today. Oh, okay. That's it for that's it for Spitlings. I think Spitlings looks pretty cool. However, I feel like these games which promote local co-op are going to struggle on Stadia at first because so few people have multiple controllers laying around. So hopefully it's got like online where it's not just couch co-op. And I think that this game looks really cool, and I hope that it does well on Stadia. They also said in the community update that don't forget that later today they are updating Borderlands 3 with Moxie's Heist and the Broken Hearts Day seasonal event. These new games are just the latest addition to a growing library of games you'll be playing on Stadia in the coming months. To be the first to know what's coming next, follow Stadia on Twitter or Facebook for up to the second updates, or even better, just subscribe right here on this channel and I'll let you know when new stuff is coming. But that's the update. We don't have any launch dates for these games yet, as far as I know. But I have to say that I'm looking forward to it. Which of these 5 games are you most excited about? Which of these 5 games are you least excited about? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.